Wait, did your balance slip again today? Even just for a second, if that moment scared you, stay with me. This might be the most important 5 minutes you give your body this year. You're not imagining it, that tiny wobble you felt on the stairs. That moment when your foot didn't land exactly where you expected. That quick reach toward the wall or countertop, it wasn't just you being clumsy. Nearly 1 out of every 3 adults over 50 experiences the same thing. And by the time we reach 65, over half of us will feel some form of instability at least once a week. Not because we're weak. Not because we're aging wrong, but because our bodies are trying to send us a message, quietly, softly, almost gently. Hey, I need a little help here. There's a moment many people remember clearly. You're standing up from your favorite chair, or stepping out of bed in the morning, or reaching for something above eye level. And suddenly, just for a beat, the ground doesn't feel as loyal as it used to. Your legs hesitate, your balance stalls, and a whisper crosses your mind. Is this what getting older feels like? Is this the beginning of losing control? If you've felt this, breathe. You're not broken, you're not too late. You're part of a very human story. A story millions are living right now, and a story that absolutely can change starting today. Because balance isn't something that disappears forever. It fades only when it's not trained. And the moment you begin retraining it, even gently, it starts coming back. Muscles can strengthen at any age. Coordination can return. Stability can rebuild itself. Research shows people in their 70s, 80s, and even 90s can regain meaningful balance with just a few minutes of consistent practice. Your body is far more adaptable and far more forgiving than you may think. So let's talk honestly about why balance changes. As we cross into our 50s and beyond, several things happen quietly in the background. The muscles in our legs and feet lose a bit of their fast reaction strength. The communication between our inner ear, eyes, and brain becomes a little slower. Old injuries, ankles we twisted decades ago, joints we overworked, even habits like sitting too long leave footprints on the way we move. Nothing dramatic. Just enough that eventually, the tiny systems that used to work in perfect harmony start speaking in whispers instead of clear voices. But here's the encouraging truth. None of this means decline is permanent. The human body stays trainable for life. The nervous system can sharpen. The muscles deep around the ankles, hips, and core can wake back up. Studies on seniors show that balance training alone can reduce fall risk by more than 30%. Imagine what that means: 30% fewer stumbles, fewer scares, fewer moments that make your heart drop. That's not just improvement. That's freedom. That's dignity. That's getting your confidence back. And to rebuild that confidence, we're going to start with 5 simple movements. Movements gentle enough for beginners, adaptable enough for any fitness level, and powerful enough to wake up the parts of your body that keep you upright. You won't need any equipment beyond a chair or countertop. You won't need a workout outfit. You don't even need a lot of energy. You just need presence and a willingness to take back what time has quietly tried to steal. First, we begin with the gentle weight shift. Stand beside a counter with both hands lightly resting on the surface. Feel the floor beneath you, really feel it. Then slowly shift your weight to your right foot. Hold for 3 breaths. Shift to your left. 3 breaths again. This movement reconnects your brain to your feet, the same way tuning a radio helps you hear the station clearly again. If you wobble, smile. That wobble is your muscles waking up. Next comes heel-to-toe marching. Imagine walking on a tightrope but supported the whole time. Lift your right knee, step your heel directly in front of the opposite foot, and pause before switching sides. Move slowly, deliberately. Each tiny step strengthens stabilizer muscles that often weaken after years of sitting. These are the muscles that catch you when you stumble. And when they strengthen, fear begins to fade. Then we move into the single-point balance hold. You'll stand with one hand beside the counter. Then gently lift one foot just an inch off the floor. Hold for a few seconds. Switch sides. If an inch feels too high, raise only your heel. If a few seconds feels too long, try 1 second. The goal isn't perfection, it's practice. Your body learns from effort, not from flawless execution. Our 4th movement is the side step strengthener. Step your right foot out to the side, then bring your left foot in to meet it. 5 steps one way, 5 steps back. This simple action strengthens your hips, one of the most important parts of your balance foundation. When your hips grow stronger, Walking becomes smoother, turning becomes easier, and everyday tasks feel more secure. Finally, the counter-supported leg raise. Stand facing your counter, hands resting lightly. Slide one leg straight back behind you, just a few inches. Hold, then lower. Repeat 5 times, then switch. This movement strengthens the glutes and lower back, the muscles that keep your body upright when you walk. Even a small lift activates deep stability fibers that often go unused for years. Once you finish all 5 exercises, take a breath. Drink a little water. Then repeat them one more time if you can. 2 rounds a day is ideal, but even 1 round is progress. You're not training to be an athlete. You're training to be steady, sure-footed, unshakable. And that kind of strength comes from consistency, not intensity. You don't need long sessions. You don't need special gear. You just need a few quiet minutes, maybe in the morning when the house is still, or in the evening as the day winds down. Think of it as a daily ritual, a moment of care, a promise to yourself. Studies show that when seniors practice balance exercises, even 3 days a week, improvements start showing within 2 to 4 weeks. Imagine that. In a month, you could feel more sure of your steps. You could stand up without hesitation. You could walk into a room without scanning for the nearest chair or wall. That's what consistency gives you confidence you can feel every single day. Some days will feel easier than others. Some days, you'll feel steady and strong. Other days, the wobble will return. But that wobble isn't failure. It's feedback. It's your body learning, adjusting, recalibrating. Progress isn't a straight line, it's a gentle wave. One day, you'll hold your balance a second longer. Another day, you'll notice your legs feel more alive. These are victories. Celebrate them. Honor them. Let them remind you that you are capable of meaningful change. Never compare yourself to who you were 20 years ago. Compare yourself only to yesterday. Did you try? Did you show up? Then you're winning. Every attempt counts. Every breath you take during these movements counts. Your body listens to your effort and responds, slowly but surely. And now, as you stand on the other side of this training, I want you to imagine something. Imagine walking with your shoulders relaxed, your steps confident, your heart free of that silent fear that has followed you lately. Imagine climbing stairs without gripping the rail. Imagine turning quickly to greet someone without feeling dizzy. Imagine trusting your own body again. That is what you're building here. This is your foundation. These 5 exercises are not just movements, they're momentum. They're a quiet declaration. I'm not done. My strength is still mine. My balance can return. Thank you for showing up today. Thank you for choosing yourself. You are stronger than you think, more capable than you know. And your best days of movement are not behind you, they're ahead. Keep practicing. Keep believing. Keep moving. And may God bless you on your journey back to strength, stability, and confidence.